political leaders and eminent personalities from the Southeast region have begun moves to ensure the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, after his appearance at the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Thursday. Sun reports that Kanu's appearance before Justice Binta Yanko saved the country, especially the Southeast region, from further crisis, according to what several Igbo leaders observed. The IPOB leader is facing trial for treasonable and seditious charges. He was brought from Kenya by the federal government over 3 months ago and detained at the facility of the Department of State Services, DSS. According to Sun, there have been secret meetings between some Southeast governors and the IPOB leader, including the recent promise by Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu to ensure that Kanu, as an Abia citizen, gets justice. It was also gathered that several Igbo leaders had continued to push for a political solution to the issue. Ohaneze Ndigbo, the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, said Kanu's appearance in court on Thursday was some form of big win. The group noted that it would help to de-escalate tension in the region, while attributing the success to the diplomatic astuteness of its leadership under Professor George Obiozor, President General of OK Emuche, and OK Emuche, Secretary General, both accomplished diplomats. National Publicity Secretary of the group, Chief Alex Ugbonaya, said it was one step forward in Ohanese's determined moves towards ensuring that IPOB leader was set free in no distant time. Ohanese had dispatched a high-powered delegation consisting of former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezife, Nwosu Ibe, and a senior legal practitioner, Chief Godi Wazirike, which was in court to monitor the proceedings and report back to its leadership. Ugbonaya said, "We are unrelenting in our resolve to ensure that the federal government toes the path of wisdom by conceding to the proposal for dialogue and alternative dispute resolution, which we ensure the unconditional freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all members of IPOB detained across Nigeria." Obiozor had, in his inaugural speech on January 20th, 2021, called on the presidency to consider dialogue as a panacea for peace, maintaining that jackboot approach to the IPOB uprising will rather aggravate the precarious situation. Earlier in the week, former Deputy President of the Senate, Ike Ikweremadu, had, in a statement signed by his media advisor, Uche Anichukwu, given assurances that the Southeast Caucus of the National Assembly, where he serves as the leader, was also working towards diffusing tension in the region, as well as finding a political solution that would result in the release of Kanu. Leader of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, Uchenna Madu, had warned that Kanu's absence in court would bring devastating destruction to Nigeria, as, according to him, it will be a proof of evidence that he has been killed in DSS detention cage. Nigeria government should know what it means and the follow-up reaction if Kanu is denied his physical appearance in the court. The coalition of Southeast youth leaders expressed happiness that IPOB leader was brought to court, but it expressed displeasure that the handling of the issues. Its President General, Goodluck Ibem, said, however, with the developments, there will be no need again for the 1 month sit-at-home threat by IPOB. Alaigbo Development Foundation spokesman Abia Onyike said the self-determination struggle of the Igbo nation was the most progressive step in overcoming the present crisis, which has bedeviled the chaotic Nigeria Federation following decades of injustice, oppression, and suppression of the legitimate rights of Ndigbo as a major ethnic nationality in Nigeria. On its part, IPOB has saluted the roles played by some persons and groups, culminating in the appearance of its leader in court on Thursday. The group hinted that it would not go into any form of negotiation without the unconditional release of its leader and a date fixed for Biafra referendum. IPOB's media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, said those who played roles in producing Kanu in court had done Nigeria and DSS some great service, noting that they listened to wise counsel. Oh my God. So when it don't reach like this, everybody come say, okay, oh, yes, oh, we need to do the needful. What they ought to have done from the beginning, it is now what they are now doing now, when a lot of things have been destroyed, when things have really gone bad. Like they always say, it is never late than it's better late than never. Yeah, it is better late than never. So if they cannot still come now and say, oh, everybody is now struggling, all of them, you can see the governors, the ONS, the different groups coming up. These were the people who were saying all manner of things before. Oh, who is Nnamdi Kanu? He wanted to destroy the whole place. Hey, don't mind him. They are jokers. They did this and that. Forget them. We know how to handle them. Leave them. They are our children. Forget it. Now, they have not seen that Kakino will be led. You know what baffles me with this IPOB member is that, oh my goodness, they never chickened out. They never chickened out. What made me to have, have great respect for them was it was immediately when the attack on them in Oyigbo also with Governor Wike, when Governor Wike went to invite army. Oh my God, do you know the massacre in that at that time? After 2 weeks of that incident, that was when ESN came on board. I was just like, so these people know they fear with all of this things what happened to them. They know they fear. Not to talk of what has been happening in Southeast, what has been happening to their members in Southeast alone. And before you could say Jack Robinson, we saw the mammoth crowd of Eastern Security Network personnel. I was like seriously, no, kudos to these guys. Kudos to these guys. Kudos to these guys. You can imagine. They are still strong. That's to tell you that they know what they are doing. It's not all about Nnamdi Kanu. It is what they themselves believe in. It is what they believe in, and everybody can see it. It's not all about just following somebody blindly. And people should answer this question: why did Nnamdi Kanu? Because he was working with Wazirike. Everybody can now use their tongue to count their teeth. Why did Nnamdi Kanu had to break out from Wazirike? We can see Wazirike now. It's neither here nor there. But do you know what this guy has gone through? So now, like they always say, it is better late than never. So if they had done all these leaders or whatever, the politicians, the traditional rulers, if they had come together before now, I'm sure this problem wouldn't have escalated to what it is right now. When they can now see that some people are there defending Koro like this, or defending terrorists, defending them, because if you say I'm robber, those ones are minor criminals. But when you talk about terrorists, somebody coming out, people coming out to defend them, and they are not apologetic about it. So we did not have learned, the Igbos to have learned that not to talk of somebody who is saying the truth. All of them know that the man is saying the truth, but the political way for them to say it is where the problem lies, because they don't want to be locked up. So it is better maybe they will not lock all of them up now, since all of them are coming out to say no. Now this is our son. Let us see whether Buhari will not lock all of them up. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this.